Hey guys, today we're going to talk about my newest EDC flashlight. As you guys know, a good flashlight is one of the most important parts of your EDC. What I look for in a light is something small, compact, lightweight, has a bright light, and has a decent battery life. I think the Anark from Modlite does all that pretty well. So to give you a little bit idea about the specs on this thing is made out of 6061 T6 aluminum, and honestly, it feels pretty rugged in the hand. I don't think I'm going to break this thing. I think if I drop it, it's going to be fine. And overall, the durability so far has been pretty good. As far as the size, as you can see, it is very compact. This thing only weighs 3.8 ounces. It's a little over 4 inches tall, 1.5 inches wide, and 1 inch thick. So when sitting in my hand, it is super, super comfortable. It does have a clip on the back here that is swappable. You can change it to the other side. So whether or not you're holding it in a pocket, if you want to swap it around, you can connect it to a hat. It will work in a variety of ways. I don't think that the clip is cumbersome. It feels great in the hand. Yeah, I barely notice it's there, honestly. And when coming to, if I were to store this in a bag, that would definitely help hold that in a spot. You know me, guys, I really like my stuff organized, and I think that clip is definitely a must-have on a flashlight. Now this does come with two different buttons. You have one in the front here. This is for your low power setting, and both buttons have multi-function. The one in the back here is for the high power setting. If you want to just use momentary, you just hold it. And if you want to turn it on, you just press it in once, click it, you're good. They both work equally well. The clicks are nice and positive, audible. You definitely know when you're activating this thing. Has a nice sound to it. I like it a lot. As far as the actual power itself, for your low power, you are looking at 80 lumens and 1000 candela, whereas the high power is 1000 lumens and 18,000 candela. So this thing is plenty bright for your EDC needs. As far as the battery life on this, when you're running this in high power, you get 2.5 hours of use. That is a lot compared to other flashlights in the market. With low power, you get 17 hours. That's nuts. I can't think of a time where you would ever need a flashlight that long. And it's super easy to charge. You do have a port right over here. It is nice and covered with this rubber housing. It is USB-C. And as most of you guys already have, your phones probably run USB-C. You already have the cords, so you're never worrying about either swapping batteries out or looking for that cord to charge this thing. And honestly, this is one of those things with this kind of life, you're probably charging this maybe once a week, maybe every other day, depending on how often you use it. I know my son, he recently used his out on a camping trip. He took this out all weekend long, and I'm gonna admit, I definitely had a proud daddy moment. He went on his first camping trip out in the woods all weekend, and it was thunderstorms nonstop. I'm so proud of him for being brave. This is all he brought, and he loved it. He said this thing was reliable, bright, and he did not have to recharge it the whole entire time. So to me, that's a plus in my book. So let's talk a little bit about what I absolutely love about this thing. First, it's gonna come down to the size and the weight. The fact that I can fit this in my hand so comfortably and it weighs next to nothing. If we're talking EDC, guys, you always want something to be lighter than the alternative. If you're carrying a whole bunch of stuff on you, or you just want a few things on body, you don't want to feel weighed down. So coming in something nice, small, and light, that definitely works for me, and that's definitely why this is becoming my new EDC light. I absolutely love that it's rechargeable. You guys have probably seen my other videos. I've gotten so used to carrying an extra battery, it makes my gear extra clunky. The life of this battery is plenty long, and not having to worry about bringing an extra battery and just having an easy port where I can charge it works a lot. I should also mention, they did include a little LED indicator over here. So when you're charging it, while it's charging, it shows red, and when it's fully charged, it does turn green. I like that feature a lot. There's no need to guess, is it charged or not? You don't need to time it. You just look, easy, unplug, you're done. Super simple. And honestly, what I think might be the best feature of this is the value. Guys, this is only $130. Now you're talking to a guy who's bought multiple $300 flashlights. I mean, I think I have like 6 or 7 at this point, and I'm actually ordering one for my new AR coming next month. But 130 bucks, this is stupid cheap for everything you get in this. For how well this works, I'm amazed at how cheap this is. Now, it can't be all rainbows and butterflies, guys. There's got to be something about this that I didn't like. You know me, I'm super, super picky. There's got to be something that I found wrong with this. And I'll be honest, it was hard. It functions exactly how I thought. It's brighter than I expected. And really, there were no flaws at all. It worked the whole entire time, both of them. The only thing, if I'm really gonna be super nitpicky about this, there's one thing I can bring up, and honestly, you guys might not even think this is a big deal. So as I mentioned, the buttons have two modes. You can either press it and turn it on, or you can hold it and go for momentary. Both of them work exactly the same. Now, the only weird thing, if you are going for the momentary use, there is that slight delay. Ready? You guys heard it before you saw it, right? And it's both of them. I mean, it's ever so slight. Is that a deal breaker? No. It's a strange way to do that button, in my opinion, but I know how it works. It doesn't bother me. But I wanted to give you guys an honest feedback, and that was the most I could come up with. Sorry. I will say, if I could tell Modlite one way to make this even cooler, give us more colors. You know me, guys. I love everything in black. This would definitely still be my first choice. But imagine if you had a whole color lineup. For this price, I think this thing would be a hit. Honestly, I would love to get two more, one for my wife and daughter. And if I could get different colors, that'd be even cooler. Personally, if you guys do a lime green, I'm totally getting that one first. So guys, what are my overall thoughts on this thing? I think this is a steal. This has absolutely exceeded my expectations. I do want to say thank you to Modlite for sending these out for review. To be honest with you guys, I was already planning on buying these. I've been looking at these for quite a while. I just had some other things I wanted to get for the channel first, but I've been meaning to upgrade this because for me personally, summer's coming. You're thinking lightweight, you're thinking easy EDC, and I wanted the lightest, best flashlight to be part of that. And in my opinion, this is it. When you're talking the value of this versus the competitors, this is almost half the price of anything even close to how bright this thing is in this size. Sure, you can go bigger, but that kind of defeats the point of an EDC light. You want something nice and small, compact, easy to use, easy to carry around. You're not worrying about the weight. You're not thinking, oh man, I gotta go recharge this thing. I think these are definitely the answer. The two colors you can get right now, you get this awesome orange. My son absolutely loves this color, and you get traditional black. That definitely works for me. But like I said, guys, I would love to see some additional colors. I think this would really become the new EDC for everyone. Even at these colors, you still have a great value. You can't go wrong with this price for what you get. And I will let you guys know if anything changes in my opinion, because I'm gonna be using this thing a whole heck of a lot. I've been using it nonstop since I got it, and so far it's worked flawlessly. So time will tell. Will it hold the charge? Will anything happen? I'll let you guys know. And as always, if there's anything I forgot to mention or anything specifically you want to know about this, drop it in the comments below and I'll get to you. But that's all I got for today's video, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Peace.